Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. I know I might have done over 10 hours of streaming yesterday and probably consumed rather too much alcohol, but you didn't think that I was not going to make a video about this. Yeah, I put a tweet out, but come on. We've got to celebrate what's just happened here. Cowboy Bebop, the live action series, cancelled just over 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so after its launch. Quelle surprise? No. Not a surprise in the slightest. And one I gotta say has brought a huge smile to my face. And judging by the reaction of a lot of people out there, has also brought a lot of satisfaction to them as well. Which is why, before I go into my 10 pence worth, have decided to just show this article because I think it's rather hilarious. New York Post: fans, cast devastated by Netflix cancelling Cowboy Bebop after just one season. I gotta say, after the show released and we saw what an abomination it was, even the reactions from the cast didn't seem particularly positive. John Cho himself referred to this as an expensive piece of fan fiction. Which, okay, contextually, he might have been saying that as in, no, this is a very expensive piece of, you know, a fan fiction about a wonderful, and it doesn't matter. The words speak for themselves, because in my eyes, it was absolutely dreadful. Cowboy Bebop anime is a masterpiece. It is one of those times that you can legitimately use that word. And the abomination that they gave us, well, I'll get into it when I gotta say my piece. But let's just have a couple of paragraphs of copium, shall we? It was a cowboy B-flop. Oi! I used that for the title of my stream when I discussed it, so... Lawyers, solicitors, go! Manga, stop laughing. Manga, stop it. This is not... They still can't stop laughing. Netflix devastated cast members, crew, and fans. Not really. After cancelling the highly anticipated, no, not really, live-action Cowboy Bebop series after just one season. The decision came less than a month after the spin-off's premiere on November 19th. November 19th, and what are we today? December 10th. Whoopsies! Based on the 1998 anime cartoon of the same name, the 10-part series followed intergalactic bounty hunters. Yeah. I truly loved working on this, tweeted co-executive producer Javier Grillo, Marxist. It came from a real and pure place of respect and affection. Bullshit! Bullshit! No, it didn't. No, it did not. Go fuck yourself, mate. Go fuck yourself. Okay? This did not come from that. Why? Because you decided to make some substantial changes. You decided to make it better. When you take a masterpiece, a literal masterpiece, and then you think in your arrogance and hubris that you can do better. Oh yeah, it needs to be changed and altered. The mistakes of it need to be brought to a 2021 sensibility. Go fuck yourself, sir. Do it. We had, of course, the Faye Valentine costume change, which was purely to take away from the male gaze. I am so fucking sick of that. Are you getting really sick of this stupid bollocks from Hollywood now? No, we need to take away from the male gaze. Meanwhile, John Cho, 49 years old, great shape for his age. He's getting his top off, he's showing his abs off, his titty bags off, he's doing his juice, getting all sweat on. He's getting the ladies and the gentlemen who are so inclined all hot under the collar about it. But heaven forbid, you see a little bit of flesh on a lady now. Oh my gosh, did you just see Jill Valentine's ankles? I am vexed, sir. Vexed, sir. I am vexed. So I'm just sick and tired of this bullshit. So you didn't respect the way that Faye was. You didn't respect the character of Faye, more importantly than the clothes of Faye. You didn't respect the character of Faye. You turned her into some obnoxious twat, is what you did, that bared absolutely zero resemblance to Faye from the anime. Zero. Two completely different characters. You sexuality changed Faye from straight to gay because what? Respect? How is it respectful to do that? Where in people's minds does that become respectful? Because if Faye was gay and she was turned from gay to straight, it would be outrage. But it's respectful to do that? Sir? Go a fucketh yourselfeth. Jet Black. They married him. They divorced him. They gave him a child. They tried to neuter him and family man him. And Spike. Spike was second fiddle all along to Julia. Julia, that's all he was. Second fiddle to Julia, because Julia was the big bad. Because we changed it, because whammon great man poopy pants. Respect my asshole. You took one of the greatest scenes in Cowboy Bebop and turned it into a fucking farce. A farce. You turned Vicious into a pathetic incel type, insecure, neurotic bellend when he's used sparingly in the anime because he's Spike's shadow. You didn't respect jack shit. You changed Faye's love into a woman and converted it to a mother, her mother who was conning her instead. Because gotta push back on those pesky males. Gotta do some plenty of sexual race changing and gender changing and all that kind of stuff, because modern day. And Gren, you made a laughing stock of Gren's story. We did justice because it's about time that Gren was actually trans. No, Gren was forced to take the pills, which made them grow breasts. It wasn't what they wanted on the prison planet, in the prison. But no, so you just had this. I don't even know what they were, to be honest with you. Just this nothing character. This saint, almost saint-like. Every time you saw them, they were just always like smiley and great and amazing. Because you can never portray anyone with character if they're from the alphabet community, because they're perfect. So how could you not? And you just had them as a barman? Jeez, man. Jeez. This was a disaster. This show was an absolute mitigated disaster. And as much as I do like John Cho, and I don't want to rag on John Cho, and I don't want to rag on the chappie who played Jet Black, because I thought he was the better of any of the characters. But Spike's a young man. He's a young man, and he's going through young man's story. He's going through a young man's story. And then when you make him 50 years old, he's lived a life. That's a man who's lived a life. And the story doesn't quite work. Oh, it doesn't work in the slightest. This show was a fucking abomination. And it wasn't helped by people like Danielle Pineda opening up a big trap, thinking she's being edgy and having a go at the trolls. They're not trolls, darling. They're fucking fans. They're fans of the show, of the anime, as they have been for over 20 years, probably a lot of them. But Hollywood comes along and fucking pisses all over everything it fucking does. Think it knows best. Thinks that reaction from fans is trolls. Has no respect for the audience whatsoever. And then can ingratiate themselves after it's been an absolute disaster. Oh! We are devastated. This is exactly the same pattern as Death Note. It's going to be the same pattern as all the other anime, live action animations that they do. Because Netflix knows best. We need to bring these animes into the modern day. And by the modern day, we mean the partisan far left ideological politic. We're going to turn this masterpiece into a glitter bomb masterpiece. Remember the story of when was it Da Vinci that probably got this all wrong? Was it Da Vinci that sculpted the statue of David? And some people came to look upon it, and they were just like, "Oh, well, I don't think the nose is particularly good, you know." So he took a handful of dust, and he went back and he got the chisel, and he pretended to chisel away and just released his hand and let the dirt go down. And it was like, "How about that?" And they were like, "Oh, that's fantastic. Yes, I'm glad you took our advice." That's fucking Netflix when it comes to a masterpiece. Apart from they take the chisel and they fucking knock the nose off. I shed no tears about this. I relish this. I laugh at this, and I laugh at all the people, all the arrogant fucking actors that came out and said they were making this better. All the fucking morons from Vice and other publications saying, this wasn't meant to be good. Oh my God. Because that's where we are with modern day, and it's not journalism. Let's just call it blogging. They're just bloggers. Freelance bloggers. So there we go, folks. Cowboy Bebop cancelled after 3 weeks, 1 season. Don't care. Good. Thank Christ. Because I couldn't even imagine where they were going to take it. Well, I mean, I could imagine where they were going to take it in season 2, and that's just the problem. But you butchered some amazing episodes of Cowboy Bebop. You butchered the story of Spike and Vicious. You butchered Julia because you wanted her to be big whammon boss. You butchered Faye. Oh my God, don't even get me started on Ed. I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming links. They're in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. Friday Night Tights. You take care. Bye for now.